Okay, good morning. So today we'll discuss about TDMA experiment. So TDMA stands for time division multiple axis. So this is a TDMA kit. So here we are transmitting multiple signals through a single channels using at a different time. So here we are consider a 4 signal here. This is 250 hertz, 500 hertz, 1 kilohertz and 2 kilohertz. So these are the 4 signals with a different frequency we are transmitting from one end to another end. So this is a transmitter end and this is a receiver end. Now here at the receiver side, these are the 4 outputs. At this point we will receive the first input signal, that is 250 hertz. So at this point I will going to receive a 500 hertz, and at this point I will receive a 1 kilohertz, and at this point I will receive a 2 kilohertz signals. Now just I'll tell the connections here. Connections are very simple. Here a 250 hertz is connected to a channel naught, first channel CH naught, and similarly as 500 hertz is connected to a channel 1, and 1 kilohertz is connected to a channel 2, and the last one 2 kilohertz is connected to channel 3. Okay, here I am going to use 4 channels at the transmitter side as well as at the receiver side. Now here this channel is multiplexed at this point and transmitted. This is here we will get a multiplexed signal, and this is a transmitter part and this is a receiver part here. Now for the synchronization purpose we need to connect these two things for clock synchronizations as well as timing synchronizations. Now consider this is a receiver part, connections regarding the receiver. Say channel naught is connected at this point here. Similarly a channel 1 should be connected at this point here, and channel 2 should be connected here. Similarly channel 4 at this point. Now these are the connections with respect to this kit. So now connections is over, we need to observe the output using DSO. Now come to the point. Okay. See, as I told that we have 4 signals with a different frequencies here, 250 hertz here. So this is the signal. This is the signal with 250 hertz, and so this is the signal at 500 hertz. Here 250 hertz. So you can measure the frequency here by pressing measure F5. See, 240 hertz you will get approximate instead of 250, and I will get a 240. So due to some noise. Similarly, same thing at this point, a second point we should receive a 500. Instead of 500 you are getting a 480. So here at the third one it is 1 kilohertz. So instead of 1 kilohertz we are getting 960. Okay, and at this point at the last one is 2 kilohertz. Instead of 2 kilohertz we are getting 1.92 kilohertz. So this is a transmitter part. So these are transmitting at the receiver part. So this is the receiver part. At this point, at the first output I should get frequencies 240. Yeah, nearly you are getting a 240, because here a 240 is same signal we received here. Okay, this is a 240. And what about the second one? Second one at 500 hertz. So you will get a 500 here, 500 hertz here.
Auto.
Stop motor. Okay. See here, this is the received one. First one you should receive a 440 hertz. Yeah. At the second channel you should get a 500. Yes, 480. Instead of 500 you are getting a 480 hertz. So at the third point you should get 1 kilohertz. Instead of 1 kilohertz you are getting 960, because it matches with the transmitted one. So here 960. So if you measure here, so here also you will get a 960. Here the frequency is matching at the transmitter as well as in a receiver. Similarly, at the fourth channel you should get nearly 2 kilohertz. Instead of 2 kilohertz you are getting 1. You will get 1.9. Nearly you are getting 1.9 kilohertz. So this is with respect to TDMA experiment. In TDMA we are going to transmit 4 signals with a different frequencies of 250 Hz, 500 Hz, 1 kilohertz and 2 kilohertz, and at the receiver also you need to receive the same. Okay, and at the here you will get a multiplexed signals at the transmitter side. So this is the multiplexed signals at the transmitter side. Same signal you are going to receive at the receiver side. Okay, fine. Thank you. This is with respect to TDMA experiment.